What's going on, guys? Hazy here. Got a brand new video for you today. For those that didn't know, I used to be a very hardcore FIFA player. But I just got to a stage one day and it's just like, no, I can't take FIFA anymore. So I come back to 2K and safe to say, the Switch has been great. There's always one thing that has always bugged me that 2K don't have, that they need, that FIFA have. And that is to do with the auction house. So you'll see that we're on the auction house right now. It's all pretty straightforward in trying to find stuff. But when it comes to searching for a price, that's where my problem lies. Having to cycle through like this to find a price, I think it's ludicrous, to be honest. Like, if I want to search for 50k, like, let's look. If I want to search for 50k, you have to judge when you want to stop. Otherwise you go past and you got to go back. And it's so time consuming, time wasting sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what FIFA have to offer. So you'll see now that we're over on FIFA on their transfer market, and it's all pretty much straightforward, just like 2K, but with the one big problem: the pricing. As we know on 2K, we have to manually scroll through like so. FIFA have a very big difference in their maximum price, but to get to the maximum price, I can simply just press a button and I'm there. Or if I want to go back to zero, I press a button and I'm there. If I want to do quick little, like you're just trying to get in some rubies or something, just give a couple little clicks and it just adds X amount each time. Goes up in increments of 1,000 and so on and so forth. That's, to start with, is just already so much better in my opinion. But that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is you can manually go through and type it in and scroll through. So if I want 80k, I can just do that. I'm already at 80k. Imagine how much time you save if you're trying to search for players. This would be so beneficial to people who are on time restrictions. People who like to surf around the auction house for snipes, stuff like that. That could change sniping in general. But it would also allow you to be a lot more efficient with your time. I don't know about you guys, but I think EA got this one right and 2K got this one wrong. Just my opinion though. But there are still a few other little differences that I would like to compare. So we'll see you back on 2K. So here we are back on 2K. And now this is the next issue that I have. I have all these players here and I want to list them. Same thing as searching for players. You have to manually put it in. This once again just proves how much more efficient that EA's way of doing things actually works. I mean, you guys might not think it's a big deal, but when you got like 30, 40 items at a time that you're trying to list, imagine halving the time, at least halving the time to list someone. You could do 80 in the same amount of time that it would take you to do 40 for that matter. And it just like I said, little things like this make a big difference down the road, especially if you are so restricted with time and you do want that level 40 D-roll, or any level 40 like per objective in general. Now the big problem. We'll tackle this one last because it is the biggest in my opinion. So we'll see I've got 32 pending items. Obviously some of these cards that I've won and whatnot, but some of these are cards that I've sold. I have to manually send them all to my auction house, and then to relist them I have to go through the way that I just showed you all. Imagine having to do that every single time. How tedious is that? Once again, how inefficient is that? I mean, I keep saying it, but if you're on time restriction and you can only play so much and you want to do this kind of stuff but maximize your time, this unfortunately 2K is not the way to do it. Let me show you FIFA's way. So here we are back over on FIFA to show you the comparison. And you'll see that I've got these items that haven't sold, right? And like I was just saying, over on 2K, I would have to manually send all these back to my auction house and relist them with that inefficient method. So like, okay, I want to relist these. I don't want to change the price, but I don't want to have to sit there and relist them all one by one for that same price. We don't have to worry about that, because with FIFA, you can simply press a button and bam, you've relisted everything for the price that you had them previously listed for and the same time you had them previously listed for. How much time does that save? I can't stress that enough. I only have, like, what has it got? 3, 6, 7 items there. But imagine if I had 40 or 50. How much time would I save not having to A, send them to the auction house, and B, relist them one by one? Like, that saves so much time, 2K. Please, if anything, add this one feature, and it would make trying to slowly make yourself MT way more efficient. Then I can spend more time playing the game instead of spending more time listing stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I know what I would prefer to do. How about you tell me in the comments? In saying that, if you disagree with any of these things that I've said, please feel free to comment in the comment section and let me know. So guys, that's going to be it for the video for today. I hope you did enjoy the little comparison, and personally, I hope that 2K look to implement things like this to make the auction house grind that little bit better. If you haven't, guys, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here, and we'll catch you on a stream sometime soon. Laters.